everyone! I had some plans this Friday, so I decided to stream a bit earlier. And just like Radical Vetted, not Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm planning to put off Minish Cap in every other week schedule because it's coming to a close, and I'll be honest, it's getting a bit less interesting in the later parts of this game. But the game I'm not playing today is a bit more interesting. I have played it before, I've beat it before, and it's a very fun game. Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones. Now, it's hardly anything that's like interesting for a challenge gamer, but I hope you will be interested in the story I'm playing through. I'll just need to probably clear out the save file or something that might be on the ROM already. Ephraim, Erika, Joshua, Larachel, Seth, Mir, Saleh, Tethys, those are coming too fast for me to count them all. Let's clear out the save file so we can start from the beginning. So, Sacred Stones is not a particularly difficult game, so I can play it on the hard mode. In an age long past, evil flooded the land. Creatures awash in the dark tide ran wild, pushing mankind to the brink of annihilation. In its despair, mankind appealed to the heavens, and from a blinding light came hope. The Sacred Stones. These 5 glorious treasures held the power to dispel evil. The hero Grado and his warriors used the Sacred Stones to combat evil's darkness. They defeated the Demon King and sealed his soul away with the stones. With the darkness imprisoned, peace returned to Magville. But this peace would not last. The continent of Magville. For some 800 years, a quiet peace reigned in the absence of a terrible darkness. The Sacred Stones have been passed from generation to generation. Nations have been built around their power and their legacy. The kingdom of Renee, ruled by Fado, the peerless warrior king. The kingdom of Relia, ruled by Hayden, the venerable sage king. The kingdom of Jehanna, ruled by Ismare, the queen of the white dunes. The theocracy of Roston, ruled by Mansell, the divine emperor. The Grado Grado Empire, ruled by Vigard, the stalwart, silent emperor. These 5 countries house the power of the sacred stones. They are joined by the emerging mercantile Republic of Carcino. In these times of peace, tales of past conflict have drifted into the legend, and memories of the ancient dark arts have all but evaporated. It is now the year 803. In an instant, the whole of Magville is threatened by an unexpected atrocity. The Grado Empire, the largest of the Sacred Stone nations, has invaded the kingdom of Renee under the orders from Emperor Vigard. A long-time ally of Grado, Renee is caught off guard, unable to mount any resistance. Grado's forces move quickly, seizing one territory after another. Compounding King Fado's worries, his son, Prince Ephraim, has gone missing. Grado's momentum carries its armies to the gates of Castle Renee itself. Renee will fall. It is inevitable. Prologue. The Fall of Renee. Your Majesty, I bear bad news. The castle gate has been breached. Emperor Vigard's forces are within the castle walls. I understand. The garrison has fallen. We've lost contact with Prince Ephraim and can expect no aid from his men. Your Majesty, what are we to do? What else can we do? Order your men to lay down their arms. Father. Erica, are you wearing the bracelet I gave you? Yes, I have it right here. Good. Seth? Yes, Your Majesty. Take Erica and head for Thalia. King Hayden is an honorable man. I trust he will keep you safe. Understood. And what of Your Majesty? Me? I shall remain here. We have long held Grado among our dearest allies, yet now they attack? I must know why. Am I somehow responsible for this? Have I erred in my leadership? Renee is mine to guide. How could I have failed her so? Skill issue! Father, you can't stay. You mustn't. If you remain behind, then so shall I. Go now, Seth. Right. Take her to safety. Seth's amazing horse coming to the rescue. Father! Forgive me, Your Highness. Ephraim, Erica, you must survive. General Seth! Franz, ride ahead and bring word of our coming to Thalia. A single rider has better odds of passing, unseen by Grado's men. Convey to the throne that all that has happened here and petition for reinforcements. Understood. Miss Erica, we must quickly behind me. you were with a girl. Tell me, what would that be the wayward princess of Fadeleaf? Well, this must be my lucky day. You're a dead man. The wench goes with me. This guy is basically the kind of person who would go to Disney World to strangle Bambi's mom with his bare hands. Never! I am Walter, the Moonstone, Grado's finest general, and you're just a corpse who does not know he is dead. I'll explain combat in a bit. No. Such terrible wounds, and still he holds to his duty? How entertaining. Fly away, little man, fly away. Try to outrun death. More time to savor the hunt and the kill. Prince Erika, this way! I can see no more of Grado's men. If we've made it this far, we've surely earned a moment's rest. Please forgive my grabbing you so brusquely earlier. Don't be foolish, Seth. If it weren't for you, I would never have made it out of the castle. You are the reason I'm still alive. You have my gratitude. And whoever that man was, he was clearly after me. It's my fault that you've received such a grave wound. Allow me to treat it. Your Highness, I can't allow any injury like this to be an obstacle. We have more important matters to attend to. We must press on to Frelia. We must fulfill His Majesty's wishes. I wonder how my father fares alone in the castle. Do you think he's safe? And what of my brother on the Grado front? We've heard nothing from him for days. King Fado and Prince Ephraim are both valiant and brave men. I doubt even the might of the Grado Empire can hold them in check. More important to me, Your Highness, is that you would look to your own safety. How sad the two of them would be if something were to happen to you. We must reach Frelia to ensure the day of your happy reunion. Yes, of course, you're right. Until I'm reunited with my father and brother, I must not despair. Come, Seth, let us go. Once we cross that bridge, we will be in Frelia, near border Mulan. Let us proceed, Princess Erika. Your Highness, I won't lie to you. This will not be an easy ride. Please, take this rapier. If something should happen to me, you must continue to Frelia, alone if need be. You there, Renee dogs! Where do you think you're going? Grado's men. Stand back, Princess Erika. It's alright, Seth. My brother has taught me something of swordplay. I will stand with you. So, it's a tile-based, turn-based tactical game. So, our two characters right now are Erika, the princess. She's very much the typical textbook example of a fairy tale princess. Just like Saphir is our typical Prince Charming. Erika has a lot of skill and speed, but not all that much strength, and at a very low HP stat. So she can hit fast and accurate, but she's very frail. Seth, on the other hand, is an absolute powerhouse. He has very strong stats overall, but not all that much HP. But his stats are still solid enough that he'll be very useful even in the end game. So, I think I'll move them both up a bit and let them hit one of the guys. I'll try not to rely on Seth too much because you don't want the pre-promote to carry too many fights on their own. Oh, a critical hit! The crit chance you see down below is the chance to deal triple damage each hit. And you see these up and down arrows? That's the weapon triangle. You get a slight boost in damage and a substantial boost in hit rate if you have advantage. Sword speed axes, axes speed lances, and lances speed swords. I have you use a vulnerary and not attack. Outside of, outside of weapons, advantages and all, there's also terrain, which boosts the defense and avoidance if you're standing in the proper spot. I'll let him take out this guy. So that Erika can challenge the leader herself. All that's left is their leader. He's standing right next to a forest house, so Erika can avoid even better. But I think I can't reach there yet this turn, so I'll wait. What was that? Do you think you can take me, wretched lordling? Come, it's time you high and mighty names learn to respect the true warrior. You will be the first to die. I don't think so. I'm sad that I couldn't give this kill to Erika, but what can I do? What? How? Princess, are you injured? What? Oh no. I'm fine, Seth. But you look so pale. I'm fine, fine. This is war, isn't it? It's not at all like the games I used to play with my brother or Leon. I never thought, I didn't know it'd be this savage. Are words useless? Is strength all that matters? It's so sad. Why would the Grado Empire do this? To what end would they start a war? Princess. Don't worry, Seth. I won't give in to sorrow. Let's get moving. I'm not broken and I won't stop until I see Renee restored. I won't stop until I'm reunited with my father and brother. We get a few more units this chapter to play with. Princess Tana, Granu's forces are approaching. What? So soon? We've had no time. Milady, we lack the arms to defend this place. You must return to Castle Frelia. I can't, not yet. We haven't found Erika and her companions yet. Erika is my friend and she needs my help. I won't abandon her. Oh, I know. Go and ask King Hayden for more troops. Yes, Your Highness. Erika, please be safe. Commander Breguet, the enemy appears to be fortifying its position in the castle. They're tenacious, but they have no hope of stopping our advance. What are your orders, sir? Ha! Orders? You just stand there and watch. I'll crush them myself. As you command, sir. The absolute lad hitting a 1% crit chance. Ha! That's what happens when you face my lance. Stop right there! Call off your forces and turn back, or you have me to deal with. Is that so? And who might you be? Who? I am Tana, Princess of Thuelia. I will not permit you to abuse my country any longer. Thuelia's royal blood, huh? How convenient. Leave this castle immediately. If you harm me, my father and brother will chase you to the earth's end. Yes, I've heard how King Hayden dotes on his precious little daughter. Let's see how true that is. You'll make us a fine hostage, my dear. Seize the girl and lock her up. Right away, sir. No, let me go. This is what happens when you're not the main character. Seth, look. I see it. It seems like Grado's army has already reached Frelia. You can tell by the red color. Princess, this place is perilous. We should bypass Mulan altogether and head straight to the castle. But we can't just ignore this. You were there when Renrai was invaded. You saw what I saw. You saw how the people suffered at the hands of Grado's soldiers. Homes were destroyed, possessions stolen, women kidnapped. Anyone who resisted was executed without question, without hesitation. Please, Seth, I can't allow that to happen here. I don't want to see any more people harmed by Grado's atrocities. Alright, Princess, I understand. So we take Mulan. But, Princess, you must act with caution. Your people need you too. Of course, Seth. Come on, let's go. Modern Fire Emblem games have this whole thing where you're framed to lead a squad of your own and be like more of an army leader with your people. But this one's more of a hack through dozens, if not hundreds of guys yourself, like in a wuxia story. You can visit the houses for some tips. The rumors are true, aren't they? The Grado's army is taking over the castle. It looks like they've seized the castle gate too. Smart work. The gate provides defense and heals wounds to boot. There must be fierce warriors to have taken the gate. Watch yourself. Oh, and Seth can move after he acted because he's on a horse. Is that the Princess of Renee? Haha, it really is my lucky day. Fame and fortune right to meet you. Move on, you slugs. Bring that girl to me. Sir Gilliam, is that Mulan? Have we reached Freya's body already? Aye, we have. Her Highness Princess Tana should be inside this castle. But look, the countryside is crawling with Grado soldiers. Where's the castle guard? Has Mulan fallen? Are we too late? Too tough to say from here. Princess Tana's in no danger if they want her as a bargaining tool. We, the men of Eastern Watch, will see to her safety. See her to safety. Yes, yes, of course. We mustn't give up. We must move. We must retake the castle. Then we ride forth to Princess Erika's aid. I've stronger armor than you do. I'll take the lead. Watch my back. So these are the two new units. Franz, who was like a mini Seth at this point. Like all around decent stats, but he's also a bit of a more defensively oriented with such. And Gilliam is all armor, no speed, no mobility, just pure beefiness. We still don't have an X user to properly counter these lance units. So I'll just meet them with their own weapon type. This X2 means you double the unit. If effective speed is 4 or more above what the target you're attacking, you attack twice. But it's not just the speed stat itself. You have a stat called Constitution up there, and each weapon also has a weight. This weapon has a weight of 8 and Franz has a Constitution of 9, so no penalties here. If it were like, say, a weapon that weighs 10, it would reduce its effective speed for doubling by 1, down to 6. I'll take out another axe wielder. And let's have a peek into this house. That knight encamped at the castle was wearing the finest armor I've seen. It looked like it could turn aside almost any blade you swing at it. I know my armor though. I wager a good rapier or armor slayer could get through it. What are you going for, ex-guy? I love it when they hit you with a weapon and it does absolutely nothing. Mind taking a lethal and useless engagement so as long as they can attack. I like those level ups. You go in the castle and heal yourself for a bit. I'll keep you around for a little tech. Oh, reinforcements! I found them! Stragglers from Renee! Don't let them get away! If you're long enough on the map, those guys will eventually come from behind. So there's an incentive to push ahead. Princess Erika, it is good to see you well. Franz, you made it through unscathed. Yes, Your Highness. I met up with Sir Gilliam of Frelia and explained the situation in Renee. He told me that Princess Tana was in danger as well here at Mulan. We rode as swiftly as we could. Tana is here? Franz, we must hurry. Understood. We don't rescue her until later. He's not kidding about this rapier being good against armored units. Because, you see, if you're using a weapon that has a special effectiveness against the unit, such as the rapier against both mounted and armored units, your weapon's effective... I'll show this rapier. This rapier has a might with score of 7, so Erika's attacks will do 12 damage, 5 from her strength and 7 from her weapon's might. But if you attack if I were to attack an armored unit like Brigade here, that might is tripled for the calculation. Or is it doubled? His defense is 10. I would get 8 additional. Is there something weird going on with rounding? Ah, what a worthless lot of curse I've been assigned. No worries, because I can just rescue her away from him if she gets hit. Even if he were to hit me twice, I would still be standing, so I'll let Gilliam attack. He heals 2 HP per turn because he stands on the castle gate, so I want to keep the damage up on him. I would like it if I could take him, finish him off with someone other than Seth. I take this vulnerary. I'll just stand here and let him attack me. Oh, it was risky. Thankfully I dodged. He's doing well. What a lad! But you only gain 1 hit point. That's not so great. These vulneraries get bad fast, so I might as well use them up while they're still viable. Is that you, friends? I'm relieved to see you're still in one piece. Yes, and you as well, General. As long as you lead us, sir, the Knights of Renee cannot lose. Franz, you and I must work together to protect Princess Erika. I want you to ride with us. Sir, with honor, sir! She needs to be at full health to survive an attack from him, so and just try to take him out on enemy phase. This can't be. It's very lucrative to try and give your XP to your non-promoted units. More on that in a couple of streams. So I have taken out all the enemies. Now I need to go with Erika on this gate and click Seize to win the map. Princess Tana. Sir Gilliam, I'm sorry, I never meant to cause you such trouble. It was no trouble. I live to serve, Princess. Tana! Erika? Is that really you? Tana, what are you doing so far from Castle Frelia? I heard Renee was fallen, so I was so worried. But I'm glad to see that you're safe. Wait, where's Ephraim? Is he well? I wish I knew. You haven't heard from him? Oh, I hope he's not been harmed. Come, we must go to Castle Frelia. My Lord Father may know something. Thank you, Tana. I'll go safe and then I'll end the stream. Erika and her companions have liberated the border castle. Alongside Princess Tana of Frelia, they ride to the Frelian capital. Oh, Tana, I'm grateful to see that you're safe and home again. You've no idea how worried when I was heard you were under attack at Border Mulan. You are not to leave again without my permission, do you understand? Don't be mad, Father. Look, I came bearing good news. Erika, come out now. King Hayden, I am pleased to see you again, even in these sad times. Ah, Erika, it does heart good to see you safe. Thank you. I was able to escape the castle before Renee fell. But I'm not sure if my father... Yes, I have received word of your father. Your Highness, please tell me, is my father well? My friend King Fado did not survive the fall of Renee Castle. No, it cannot be. Rest assured, Grado will be punished for its cowardly act. This is Frelia's promise. Erika, please stay here and rest. I can't imagine how exhausted you must be. King Hayden, you know of Princess Ephraim's disappearance, do you not? Yes, we hear the prince and his men hound Grado at every turn. It's said that he's led his forces into the Empire itself. Reports suggest he crossed the border and now fights in Renville. My brother, he fights on, even now? Yes, my Pegasus Knights brought this information at a great price. Even though Renee has fallen, he charges into the enemy's heart. He is truly Fado's son. What a valiant youth. I wish that I knew whether he remains unharmed, but I do not. King Hayden, I can thank you for your offer, but I cannot stay. I intend to ride to my brother's side with reinforcements. I cannot allow this. I know how you feel, but this plan is suicide. I would be betraying Fado's memory if I allowed any harm to befall you. Stay here, rest and mourn. Leave this war to the warriors. I know you mean well, your majesty. This is not the place for chivalry. However, I have lost my father and my twin brother is in peril. My brother, he is a part of me. I cannot rest here in peace while he risks his life. No, Renee has no more army. Grado's forces decimated it. I wish that Frelia could provide you with support, with soldiers, but... My son, Innes, is on his way to meet the Empire's forces. We cannot spare a single brigade. Your own retinue of knights cannot possibly face Grado alone. Are you so determined to go? Yes, with apologies. As resolute as your father, eh? What am I to do in the face of such foolhardy determination? Vanessa? Here, your highness. Mulder? You called my king? Gilliam? Yes, sire. You are to accompany Princess Erika of Renee into Grado territory. I expect each of you to provide an aid and support for her brother. Quite a great responsibility you've given us. No matter the obstacles, we will perform our duty. Our lives are yours. These are some of my most trusted and stalwart vassals. They will no doubt prove themselves quite valuable on your journey. Remember, you are venturing behind enemy lines. You will need supplies. I will have a supply convoy ready to carry your weapons and provisions. The inventory stash, it will remain at your side, no matter how far afield you venture. King Hayden, I thank you. No, save your thanks for your return, with your brother, Prince Ephraim. Yes, your highness. And we get some pocket change. Erika, you don't really intend to go through with this, do you? I can't guess how much you must feel, but it's just too dangerous. What would happen if you were to captured by Grado's men? Thank you for your concern, Tana. But I have no choice. Don't you see, Tana? I have to go. Erika. Oh, why is this happening? What's gone wrong with the world? Tana. Why would Grado invade? Emperor Vigard is a man of peace. His people adore him. And you and Ephraim are friends with Prince Leon, are you not? What could be behind this madness? Why is this happening? I have no answers for you, Tana. I don't want to believe it. But the reality is that we are at war. If I do nothing, I may lose my brother as well as my father. This is why I have to fight. It's the only answer I have. And here's where we make a cut for the stream. So next we will ride out further towards Grado's territory and try to get to Ephraim. And see what he's up to probably too. So that's it for the stream for today. So Wednesday I hope I can finally continue some Radical Red, and I will continue Minish Cap on both that week too. A nice weekend for you everyone.